Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 23rd of February and we are going to see all of the important questions for the day. So pay your attention till the end. And to get the updates of all these videos, you can join us on Telegram by writing the channel's name Students Point. आप हमें Instagram पे फॉलो कर सकते हैं by writing the username The Students Point. And if you find the video useful, then don't hesitate to like the video and do share the video with as many friends of yours. Also subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to receive the notification of all the videos at the earliest. So let's begin. Here is the question for the day and everyone has to answer this question in the comment section below. The question is Prarambh Summit in news recently is related to. So these are the options. Read the options carefully and then answer it. The first question now. Kala Namak rice recently in news is mainly grown in which state? So it is mainly grown in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So here C is the right answer. तो इस राइस का लुक भी बिल्कुल राइस जैसा ही है, लॉन्ग इसका वो होता है राइस, लेकिन इट्स कलर इज़ ब्लैक. Why it was in news? Because state of UP has decided to export a consignment of 20 tons of काला नमक राइस to Singapore. और इसकी पैकेजिंग में बुद्धा का एक कोट क्या रहेगा? That the unique aroma of this rice will remind people about me. Buddha said this statement. And this rice is mainly cultivated in the districts of Devariya, Gorakhpur, Kushinagar, Gonda, Maharajganj, Siddharthnagar, Balrampur, Sant Kabir Nagar, Bahraich and Shravasti districts of UP. इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट में मोर और लेस क्लाइमेटिक फैक्टर्स सेम है, इसीलिए इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में ये राइस काला नमक राइस ग्रो किया जाता है और इसे जोग्राफिकल इंडिकेशन भी दिया जा चुका है. इस राइस को बुद्धा राइस या फिर बुद्धा का महाप्रसाद भी कहा जाता है. बुद्धा का महाप्रसाद मीन्स एन ऑफरिंग टू लॉर्ड बुद्धा. द राइस वाज ऑफर्ड टू बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्क्स so as to promote the rice in Buddhist districts or countries. And it is one of the finest varieties of aromatic rice that are grown in India. So it is primarily known for its aroma. The next question now. Hoshangabad city of Madhya Pradesh has been renamed as. तो recently मध्य प्रदेश के चीफ मिनिस्टर ने डिसाइड किया है that होशंगाबाद city from now onwards will be known as नर्मदापुरम. So here A is the right answer. होशंगाबाद पहले नाम रखा गया था होशंगाबाद इसका आफ्टर एन अटैकर होसांग शाह हु वाज द फर्स्ट रूलर ऑफ मालवा. एंड होशंगाबाद इज फेमस फॉर इट्स ब्यूटीफुल घाट्स अलोंग द रिवर नर्मदा. टू गेट द PDF of all these videos, you can subscribe to either of this plan. The first plan is for 2 months and the second plan is for 4 months. After subscribing, you have to send your confirmation mail here at pointstudent2020@gmail.com. Via PDF, you can just revise all the current affairs very quickly, and the link to subscribe to this plan has been provided below in the comment section at the top as well as in the description of the video. Also, if you are preparing to appear in UPSC for next year 2022 or for your state PCS examinations for this year, then you can subscribe to the entire course for just ₹2499. You can even choose to pay this fee in 2 installments. And after payment, you have to send your confirmation mail here at this email ID. And the link to subscribe to this course has been provided below in the comment section as well as in the description of the video. If you want to just subscribe to the course for economy, then the fee is just ₹599. This will cover your syllabus for UPSC, PCS and EPFO. Again, do your mail or send your confirmation mail here and the link to subscribe has been provided below in the comment section. The third question now. The Lakshmi Vilas Palace recently news is located in. So it is located in Vadodara. So here A is the right answer. Why it was in news? Because Gujarat High Court is hearing arguments on the preservation of Lakshmi Vilas Palace. एक पैलेस है इन वडोदरा गुजरात. इसे कंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया था by the Gaikwad family of prominent Maratha family who ruled the Baroda state. It was built by Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad III in 1890. फिर से नाम रिपीट करता हूँ मैं, महाराजा सयाजी राव गायकवाड़ III in 1890. साथ ही मेजर चार्ल्स मांट was credited to be the main architect of the palace, who It was Major Charles Mant, the main architect, and this palace was styled on Indo-Saracenic revival architecture. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट्स यहाँ पे, पहला नाम मेजर चार्ल्स मांट, दूसरा इसका स्टाइल जो है वो है इंडो सेरानिक रिवाइवल स्ट्रक्चर, एंड इट वॉज बिल्ड ड्यूरिंग द रेन ऑफ महाराजा सयाजी राव गायकवाड़ थर्ड. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नाउ, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट खजुराहो. लेट्स सी. It has temples of both Hinduism and Jainism. This is correct. And most of the temples were built between 885 AD to 1050 AD by Pallava dynasty. No, this is wrong. Actually, these temples were built mainly during Chandelas, not during Pallavas. So here first is right, second is wrong. So A is the right answer. Khajuraho has a group of monuments which comprises of temples of both Hindu gods and Jainas. It is located in Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. It has also been included in UNESCO World Heritage Site list, and these were built during the Chandela dynasty. Next question now. Which is the first state or union territory in India to launch Carbon Watch, which is a mobile application to assess the carbon footprint of an individual. Carbon footprint मतलब आपको पता है? Carbon footprint means how much consumption you are making, और उस consumption से कितना कार्बन रिलीज हो रहा है, या फिर आपने कितना नेचुरल रिसोर्स को यूज़ किया है. जैसे कि इफ़ यू आर यूजिंग AC in your car, if you are let's say wearing a slipper, उस स्लीपर को बनाने में कितना पॉल्यूशन क्रिएट हुआ है. तो ओवरऑल पूरा आपके कंजम्पशन को कैलकुलेट करके कार्बन फुटप्रिंट निकाला जाता है. आई रिमेंबर वन फेमस कोट ऑफ गांधी इन रिगार्ड टू कार्बन फुटप्रिंट. गांधी सेड दैट इफ़ द न्यूली डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज, यानी कि आफ्टर डीकोलोनाइजेशन जो भी कंट्रीज न्यूली इंडिपेंडेंट हुई थी, इफ़ ऑल द कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड अडॉप्ट द वेस्टर्न मॉडल ऑफ डेवलपमेंट, देन इवन 9 अर्थ वुड नॉट बी सफिशियंट. वेस्टर्न मॉडल ऑफ डेवलपमेंट जो था काफ़ी अनसस्टेनेबल था, इसीलिए दिस डेज वी टॉक अबाउट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, यानी कि हमारी प्रेजेंट जनरेशन की डेवलपमेंट की नीड्स पूरी करनी है विदाउट कंप्रोमाइजिंग द कैपेसिटी फॉर द अपकमिंग और फ्यूचर जनरेशन. तो कार्बन फुटप्रिंट धीरे धीरे काफ़ी बढ़ता जा रहा है, विच मीन्स द रिप्लेनिशमेंट पावर ऑफ अर्थ इज़ नॉट एज पर द आवर consumption intensity, means we are consuming the natural resources far more than what earth can produce. So here answer of this question is Chandigarh. Chandigarh has launched a mobile application. This has to be installed by people of Chandigarh. It can also be accessed by people of other states as well, and this will show that how much you are creating carbon footprint. So here C is the right answer. The mobile application will suggest methods to reduce carbon footprints. The application will suggest ways as per the information furnished by the individuals. The next question now. Which is the first Indian state to table the paperless budget? So it is again the state of Uttar Pradesh. So here C is the right answer. The state finance minister Suresh Khanna has presented the paperless state budget for this financial year last year on February 22nd. And if you have found the video useful till now, then don't hesitate to like the video and do share the video with as many friends of yours. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to receive the notification of all the videos at the earliest. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Guru Ravidas. Guru Ravidas कौन थे? He was a Dalit poet sent from the Bhakti movement era in southern India. See, this statement is wrong. गुरु रविदास दलित पोएट सेंट थे, और वो भक्ति मूवमेंट काल से या भक्ति काल से बिलोंग करते हैं, लेकिन ही वॉज फ्रॉम नॉर्थ इंडिया, नॉट फ्रॉम साउथ इंडिया. सो हियर फर्स्ट इज रॉन्ग बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वर्ड. मीराबाई वॉज डिसाइपल ऑफ गुरु रविदास. मीराबाई आपने नाम सुना होगा. ही वॉज डिसाइपल ऑफ गुरु रविदास. दिस स्टेटमेंट इज राइट. सो ये ओनली सेकेंड ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट. So B is the right answer. So he was Dalit poet. He probably lived during 14th to 16th or between 14th to 16th century. He belonged to a leather working Chamar community whose profession involved processing of dead animals and their skins. The 41 hymns of Guru Ravidas has been included in Guru Granth Sahib. साथ ही द फेमस सेंट पोएटेस मीराबाई वॉज डिसाइपल ऑफ गुरु रविदास. कुछ टीचिंग्स जो गुरु रविदास के काफ़ी फेमस हैं वो ये कि वो कहते थे दैट एवरीबडी इज़ इक्वल इन ऑल रिस्पेक्ट्स, चाहे वो कास्ट हो, कलर हो या फिर बिलीफ हो. बिलीफ इन द सेंस दैट इन वट एवर फॉर्म यू बिलीव इन गॉड. तो किसी भी बेसिस पे कोई भी अलग नहीं माना जाएगा. एवरीवन हैज़ टू बी इक्वल. He also emphasized on universal brotherhood and tolerance. साथ ही गुरु रविदास abandoned sagun form of worship, means he believed in nirguna, that is God without attributes or abstract form of supreme beings. The next question now, JB Ekka committee. Recently news is related to, so JB Ekka committee is related to small t workers. So here D is the right answer. The committee will be appointed for looking into the wages of small tea workers. Recently, Assam government has announced that the wage of tea garden workers will increase from rupees 167 to rupees 217 per day. To get the PDFs, subscribe to either of the plan. And don't forget to like the video and do share the video. Also subscribe and press the bell icon beside to receive the notification. We'll meet again with the same contents in the next video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.